the third movie would be more like the Galaxy Smash Bros, which I think Smash Bros is going to be their end game.
See how
Not to use Marvel terms, but
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we are.
we're rolling.
Guys, we're talking about
with Mario talk. We just coming in off watching the trailer
for Mario Galaxy, which I guess is Mario Odyssey if you really think about it.
You're more versed in those games. That's why I wanted your opinion on the trailer.
See, we did.
As far as not necessarily from the game end of it, but more the movie end of it. As far as like the adaptation, are they being more true? What did you give me your thoughts on this trailer? Because I know notoriously you don't like to watch trailers.
I don't like watching trailers, boys. I don't want to be spoiled of half the movie. Thankfully, they're able to kind of misdirect everybody with these video game movies. They're mishmashing a lot and changing sort of intentions. Because like I said, Yana, let me tell you something. The first time we ever meet Bowser Jr. like that is in Super Mario Sunshine. That's technically 3-5 games after Super Mario Bros. If we're gonna be going kind of like that,
Yeah.
with the movies
From the original?
Yeah.
From the original NES game?
from Super Mario Brothers to Super Mario Sunshine, that's like at least 3-4 games. I don't know how many more.
Any more than
That's what I'm
I
saying.
mean, there was 3 on the original console.
So we're skipping a few games, but like I said, they're skipping it because some of it's like world building.
Well, yeah, 100%. Because like in the first movie, bringing the whole Donkey Kong situation in only set up the fact that now they'll be able to do a Donkey Kong Country movie.
Yeah.
Which Nintendo has recently trademarked a movie title for that as well.
Because
Other Nintendo movie news to talk about after we're done.
Oh my lord, do we got more to talk? Because
We've got the nerd news, man. This is a
news network.
Satirical news, but still news.
That's the cool and interesting thing. Nintendo's always kind of put Mario and Donkey Kong together. Like
They started.
Yeah, it was Donkey, I think.
One without the other.
I haven't heard that song.
Kong and Plumber, Kong and Plumber. It's the Married with Children.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
a modern day Weird Al.
You didn't have me at the beginning. Take 2. You lost me in the first half, but you got me back in the second half.
There we go.
Mario Galaxy movie fucking looks nice. It looks tight. Cause like I was saying with Bowser, like they are kind of making Jack Black just do Jack Black. But also it's actually the best like representation of Bowser, cause there's this game.
There haven't been that many great opportunities to the bar was awfully low.
Well, look, no.
To be honest.
In the zeitgeist,
A couple cartoon versions, one live action version, and the game versions, but those are canon. Like that's the bar.
I guess the 2 screen adaptations, the movie and the cartoon, you said?
There were 2 cartoon series. There were the Super Mario Brother 3 Adventures, and then the Super Mario Brother I forget what the Super Mario Brothers Hour or something like that.
Yeah.
It was hosted by a live action Mario.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember seeing that. I don't remember watching it.
That 2 short-lived series.
Yeah.
I mean, you can catch that Super Mario's 3 on Pluto, and I think the other one, they both might be on Tubi for a little nostalgia watch.
Yeah.
They're tough to watch like for a long period of time, but if you want to want to tickle that fancy and get into it. And then the live action adaptation was just...
It was an interesting take.
I can't quite remember. I'm sure, Jake, when it came out at, 8, 10 years
old. What was that, like 92, 93?
Yeah, early. So I was, 10, 11 years old. I'm sure 11-year-old Jake enjoyed the movie. Again, I enjoyed He-Man when it came out, too. My opinion did not age well. I was a child.
I think I was in 7th grade. So maybe 12 or 13 when I got decent access to the internet, responsible access to the internet.
I've heard stories.
I started watching anime and watching movies I hadn't watched, and I watched the Super Mario Bros. Live action. It was very odd, even back then. And I was the best part of the movie, and I quote, is when everyone's screaming. Okay, and I quote, "It's a bomb!"
I watch a lot of behind the scenes stuff and mini documentaries on films and stuff on YouTube, whatever. They're fun to find. There's tons of reports that Mario was getting tanked before filming scenes, so he was half wasted while filming, if not fully wasted. Yeah, that movie was a shit show of epic proportions. Which, quite honestly, the character and story of Mario does not really lend itself well to a live-action adaptation. At least not...
Oh, live action!
Yeah, at least not in the early 90s where, you're relying on 80%, 90% practical effects.
Dude,
you could pull off a modern day remake live action of Mario now. It would be a very marvelous movie.
That's what I was about to say.
It's going to be a lot of mocap and a lot of blue, green.
So it's going to be
behind you.
The Super Mario Bros. Movie, but it's actually Chris Pratt.
Right.
It's the exact same movie, but Mario is actually
back on from Parks and Rec.
That's why they didn't make a live action. And honestly, good. We need more artists employed. Motherfucker. But
yeah, Jack Black as his Bowser, I really enjoy.
Yes, I need you. I don't.
Princess Rosalina in this movie is going to be voiced by Brie Larson, Captain Marvel herself.
Interesting.
Right, yeah.
I just need you to get into Mario and Luigi Bowser's inside story, okay? Because you learn so much about Bowser that watching Jack Black Bowser, I'm more like, that's Willy Willy Bowser. That's actually Bowser. So I'm glad we get more Bowser. That's what I'm excited for. I'm a little miffed that we're kind of just skipping all the way into Mario Odyssey and calling it Mario Galaxy, which is like,
that seems to be a lot of curiosity online is the jump points, jumping from where to where in the game lore, basically, and introducing Rosalina so early. We did get the Lumen in the first one. Hope is lost.
They did. Yeah.
Probably one of the better parts.
And I didn't play too much of Galaxy because it was just a fever trip for me. I was more into Super Smash Bros. Brawl because that had a storyline, and that storyline, cinema. Actual cinema, dude.
Which I'm glad you brought that up because that's all the characters, right? Getting together and
yeah, that's all the Nintendo characters,
right.
Which is going well.
Right. That's a perfect segue for what we're going to talk about.
But they did kind of already do Smash Bros. In the first Super Mario Bros. When Mario and Donkey Kong are duking it out.
Right. I think that's a tease of what they're going to do.
Yeah.
With the overall universe.
But check it out. The ones
Like I said, not to be all Marvel-y, but I think that's going to be their end game, is a multi-universal movie crossover with all those characters.
Sure. But it's more of like watching. Which one was it? Was it Infinity War and then Endgame? Mm-hmm. It's like watching Infinity War and being like, "That's it. That's everything," but knowing that Endgame's coming. but kind of in the reverse with the tease is what I'm saying. It's like you saw the best part as a let me tell you something. As a competitive Smash Bros player, the one in Super Mario Bros with Donkey Kong and Mario, that's the end game. I'm like, that's literally what it actually boils down to. Just one guy and one dude.
One of your favorite parts.
Actual favorite part of the movie.
That was probably my second favorite. My favorite was the opening montage because it mirrored the level 1, World 1 game.
Yeah. That was really nice.
Across the screen.
Mm-hmm.
That was I picked up on it right away. I'm like, oh, he's doing the thing. That's like muscle memory on the remote, you know. It's like, oh, I see it.
And that's what I'm saying.
Just real autistic and pattern recognition. Just
no. It was there. It was there. When he's training with Peach.
No.
At the very beginning.
At the very beginning of the movie, when they're trying to get to their first job, and he's running through the city. He's doing level 1, World 1 move, jump for jump. You'll have to go back and rewatch it, but yeah, it's there.
Because I do remember like noticing something like that, but like on the last 5 times I watched it.
That Peach training session was probably more of a what do they call that? Where you build your own.
Yeah, I forget what it was called actually. It was such a big part of my fucking zeitgeist. Like there was nowhere I couldn't go back in my art days and not see Mario Maker.
Right. I don't know.
Guys, comment in the comments.
Help us out on that one. So let's finish up Mario talk. Mario Galaxy.
Honestly, lore-wise, without explaining and spoiling too much, showing Rosalina too early is actually canon. There's some time-space mumbo-jumbo.
Okay, I'll buy it, I guess. Like, I don't know the lore enough deep. I guess I'll have to start doing some research on that.
And that's also partly why I didn't finish Mario Galaxy 2, because I was like, these Wii games be a whole fucking novel. And I'm like 4/5 through Super Brawl. I want to go fight with Sonic.
Based on the trailer, what's your thoughts? Gonna go see it?
I'm gonna watch it.
I didn't say go watch it. I said you're gonna go see it in the movie theater.
I'm gonna watch it.
That's where I'm at as well. The first movie I went to go see in the theater, I went and saw it with my kid.
Does it come out?
It comes out in April. I probably will not go see this one in the theater. Like, it comes out and I'm like, ooh, I gotta go see that. I'll wait for it to come out on probably HBO, maybe Paramount. It'll come out on Paramount and then HBO, maybe. I don't know.
That's what I'm kind of thinking.
But that's probably where I'll watch it. I don't think I'll go to the theater and watch it because, again, now you're getting into that world building outside of the games that I know. So now it's more catch up I got to do to get into the movie, and it seems like it's now aiming more towards a younger generation. The first one was very a nostalgic trip for me to tickle that itch, and it did exactly that. I liked that first movie. I've watched it multiple times since, but this one I won't go to the theater and see. Now, something that I've been teased with for a long, long time is a live-action Link Zelda movie, which is currently being filmed in New Zealand, where they shot the Lord of the Rings. You know, Yep, where they shot the Lord of the Rings.
Oh!
A co-production, how Lumination is working with Nintendo on their animated side with the Mario movies. The Nintendo team is working with Sony for this live-action Zelda movie, which is due to come out in 2027.
Is Sam Raimi directing?
No.
Because, dude, another novel that you could get into is the Legend of Zelda games. God damn, dude.
So early
the first one? Yes.
Early internet days. Well, this was an April Fool's that got me. There was somebody put together this crazy trailer for a live action Zelda movie, and I bought hook, line, and sinker into it.
Don't tell me you paid money though.
No.
Okay.
I bought hook, line, and sinker into like, oh, this is gonna be so hot. I've been waiting. Because yes, that gold cartridge that I played, man, that first Zelda game,
The Legend of Zelda.
yeah, the very first one. Again, a game lore that I fell out of gaming as I got older. I didn't stick with it as many people did, especially like the Zelda games, the Final Fantasy games, and shit like that. I fell off of all that stuff. So I think I fell off. I played the first one pretty heavy. You know, Nintendo Power was a big thing for me. I'd check those maps. Where's the hidden secrets? All that good stuff. But I don't think Zelda 2 or 3. I played 2 a little bit, and then the third one I don't think I played at all. Wasn't the third one the whistle? Something about the whistle? I don't know.
The Ocarina?
No clue. All I remember is playing that gold sleeved, or that gold disc,
Gold cartridge.
The gold cartridge. That was the first one. And always, the copy that we had.
And somehow.
Now don't put the top down. Don't put the top down. As soon as someone puts the top down. Oh! You gotta start the whole process over again.
God, no,
that was the worst.
That was right before me, because my parents, they're not from.
These days think you had it rough.
Dude, those NESs were fucking brutal. Yeah, dude. Family being from the old country, they had and we're more familiar with a lot more of the older consoles and stuff. So when I was asking to play video games, they got me one of those flea market 5,000 video game consoles.
Nice. Those were kind of cool. I always wanted one.
They were really cool, but they like half of them were the same game. It's like, okay, you have 5,000 games, but like 3,000 are the same game. But they were all NES and older games. And again, old country. They have all those fucking arcade machines with the video games in it. I'm like, I want the new games. Where's the new games? I can't play Zelda on this.
Did you ever play the Atari?
No.
You've never played an Atari?
I don't think I played an Atari.
I've played. So listen, growing up, that was my, like, the oldest console I've played. That and the old Mac 2 school computer. Those are like the two oldest technology things that I've fucked with. Those were like my entry points. The Atari literally is a joystick and a button.
Never.
And a turn and a button. So there were a lot of like tennis games, Breakout, like a lot of arcade-ish style games. Yeah. There was a baseball game that was pretty like janky, but I mean, looking back, a lot of it all was terrible. But there were some pretty high level, probably cached. Some pretty high level like story games that you had to like work through to get to different levels. There were some challenging games.
Because, I'm kind of thinking about some of those.
And the most notorious was the terrible E.T. game that they released for the...
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Apparently, there's a whole... there's a whole thing about there's a bunch of copies buried out in the desert somewhere because they didn't sell.
Yeah, no, we still talked about it in high school.
I think even the show The Goldbergs.
Yeah, they tried to get one.
They did a whole episode about that shit.
That was great. Get to the Sims. What were we talking about?
We were talking about Zelda.
No, dude, I kind of missed the boat. I missed the boat on Zelda. I didn't show up until like high school, so I was like, Zelda, okay. No, as a kid, my Nintendo was Mario and Pokemon. So, Metroid, Zelda,
sports games. That's literally so. It was only Mario and then sports games.
Back when EA was cool.
Not that they don't do terrible games, but I only really play their NHL and NFL game. I'm not I cannot for the life of me play a basketball game on these new controllers. I can barely play an NHL game. There's so many combinations, and they're pressure sensitive now.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like back in the day, it was you just hit and mash the buttons. You push. Now it's like you can lightly feather a pass. And I'm like, no, this isn't. I'm like shooting the puck all over the place trying to figure out how to play.
Maybe I get into hockey games. Because I have been trying to get in... Homie and I have been trying to get into other games than just shooters and fighters. We're like, maybe we should play something else. But then, this is why I kind of hate sport games. Every year there's a new sport game. Why can't we just update the game at this point?
So, here's the thing.
Half of the time they don't even do anything new to the game.
With Madden, I've learned this through my son-in-law. You don't necessarily have to get the new copy of the game every year, because you can update your roster. So I was down there, for example, I was down there during the NFL draft. Mm-hmm. The NFL draft had finished. It was Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, we went to go play the game. He updated the roster. Those draft picks were already onto the roster then. So you can do live updates to those rosters.
So am I just bad at sport games?
Possibly, but I only plug and play sport games. I don't do career modes. I don't get to play with other people. I just get in to disconnect and play, strategize against a computer.
Because homie and I were really trying to get into NBA 2K because the PlayStation and Steam gave out a copy for free. And so we're like, let's get into it. So we did get into it, but homie picked whatever team Antetokounmpo was on and just starts dunking on me as soon as the ball gets dropped. I'm like, I'm going to play the Lakers. He's like, where's Antetokounmpo? I'm like, oh my fucking God, dude, no. And then there was I think it was Team Antetokounmpo versus Team LeBron.
Yeah, for the All-Stars.
Yeah. And I'm like, LeJon Brames. He's like, dude. And he just dunks on me. I'm like, God damn it, dude.
You got to go with Wemby. You got to go with Victor Wembanyama. He's like this. He's a French freak, dude. He's 7. I think they have him listed at 7'5" or 7'6", but he's actually more like 7'8". Yeah, so he was guarding this other NBA player was guarding him yesterday, and he's rubbing, and then all of a sudden he just spins and dunks over him, and he just turns and looks. Regular NBA players come up to his shoulder, dude. He's a cheat code. He's plays for the Spurs, San Antonio Spurs. Victor Wembanyama.
See, and so that's the thing.
Call him Wemby.
I think I have 2K21. Would I be able to update the roster to...
That I don't know how far back in the games they go, but he was a 22 or 23 draft pick. It's a second year, maybe third year in the league. Something like that. he is just this pencil thin. I mean,
I can imagine 7'8". He's French.
Jamie, pull that up. Wemby.
And see, again, man, I can only get into it if there's a game that I can get into it, because
he's 21 years old. He's got the same birthday as me. Oh shit! I just doxed myself. Okay, his height listed on Google is 7'4", but a lot of people say that that's
like he might be hunching in all his checks.
236 pounds.
Motherfuck, dude! Eat a boyga.
Like, look at that guy.
That's crazy guy.
Yeah. That is,
he looks like a stick bug. He looks like he's cosplaying what's his name from Bug's Life. Holy shit, he's tall.
Huge, dude. That reach. Let's take that for fact. 7'4". What is that wingspan?
That's gonna be like 7'4", 7'6".
Right.
Because I'm 6 foot and my span is like 6'1". Easy, dude.
Literally can dunk without jumping.
Yeah. 7'5", 7'4", and if he stands straight, probably 7'8", like you were saying.
He barely has to the amount of effort.
He doesn't have to extend his arm entirely. He's just got to
guard you.
He just cranes it.
3-point line just like this. How does he even pass? He creates a bubble.
Yeah, if a normal player is like blocking him in front of the basket, he just got to actually extend his arm. Like,
just don't let me touch you so I don't get fouled.
That's crazy, man.
Wild, right?
And see, here's, guys, the best part of sports games right now, video games. As far as my kind of need glasses eyes, when I go to an actual arena to watch a game, I'm like, This is damn near 1-1.
The evolution of sport game from when I started playing sports games
to fucking count the pixels to say how go team.
Right. When you would see a baseball player like swing the bat and it would be like this. And then the ball would go doo.
And then you get fireworks.
Right. Now it's like
you're basically there.
Split swing, like it's
they might get their actual
fast
quark of a swing too.
A lot of players, so the bigger name players do go through that. So these game developers will.
I've seen some of these guys do mocap.
Go up and do mocap and basically replicate their swing. They'll get all that digital info and everything, especially when it's like a lot of that stuff you'll see in the licensing at the beginning of those games. NFLPA, like the Players Association signed on to this, so anybody who's a player has to go through this. So they send like a team to like the team facility and it's like, all right, today we're going through it's a lot of that shit that they do in the off season. So it keeps them busy and shit like that. But yeah, I mean, still like motions and shit like that in the game, they'll still use replica.
Yeah, like general ones.
Swings and especially like celebrations and shit like that they'll get a lot of that like documented on, and it's then a digital form. So now, hey, we got it. We don't have to get anything else from you, because especially now you could AI that shit up.
Yeah.
Sign the rights. We'll make you do fucking cartwheels when you score a touchdown.
No, dude, because that was the uncanny thing for me when I went to go watch a Pistons game the first time out here, and they're starting
I've been to one Pistons game, and I've lived here since 2000.
I've been to 3. It was 2 years ago.
Probably easier for you though.
Yeah, we don't have to talk too much about that, but yeah, it was a little easy to get them. They were also kind of dirt cheap at the time. We showed up and
they're probably not now. They're
a third of the arena would be full when we would show up.
Oh yeah, so the early days it was rough down there, and I had opportunities to go, and I just
shoulda, coulda, woulda, dude.
Yeah, So, I mean, the Pistons now are in first place. They're, playing really well. But those first years down there, they changed the seat backs from black to red. They put slip covers over them because the stadium looked empty, dark on TV.
Yeah.
So they started doing things to make it look more full. So
liven it up.
Change the seat colors. They would put red slips over the back.
The Lord deepens.
Almost 2020 style with cardboard cutout. How wild of a time was that, dude? I know you probably weren't too big into sports, but for me, that was insane to watch. To watch the NFL, first of all, on a Wednesday, both teams finally cleared COVID protocol. They got a 48-hour window to play. They're going to play on Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. Oh, okay. And then it's all cardboard cutouts in the stadium. I was like, this is weird, dude.
I remember hearing the rumbles of that, especially in the podcast. Yeah, especially good old Rogies talking about the UFC being basically empty. They could hear the fucking smacks.
Oh, yeah.
And so that was what was pretty cool. When we'd go to the Pistons, you could, just like the memes, hear the fucking squeaks.
Squeaks on the floor, yeah. Were you down low? No.
We were up top.
The only Pistons game I ever went to, first of all, I did not spend a single penny on Pistons tickets. I would never. I don't like basketball that much. Sorry. It's just not my sport. I play it okay, but it was just never my sport.
I'm an expert at the air ball.
I went. It was through work. We had what do they call those? A suite. So we went to the game as, employees, basically, as one of our corporate vendors took a bunch of us locals to a game. And it was not at the place. It was at the Auburn Hills house, and it was way up at the top. Yeah, and it was not good. So, food was good. Beer was free. So, yeah, it was all vendor sponsored, and I wasn't driving.
Hell yeah.
So I enjoyed myself, but not the game. I watched the game more on the TV than I did on the actual court.
Yeah, I'd walk around and watch it on the TV because I could actually focus. Because like I was saying, it's so uncanny to watch actual players because I'm like, hey, you can't do that in the game. Hey, you can't do that. That's not anime, bro. You can't do that. So that was like the small uncanniness. I was like, I'm so used to the video game, and this is so close to being the visuals I get in the game. Then I'm like, I gotta step back. I need to either put myself in the very center of either side of the court, or I gotta just walk around. I can't be in like one of these off center spots. I'm like, this isn't.
Can't do the corner angle.
No, because again, I'm like, this isn't the game. This isn't the game.
Listening to sports in the car is fun because you can kind of imagine it. When they're like, "Oh, we're moving left to right on your radio dial," and that's fun to do. Like hockey, they'll talk about. You probably
no. I glaze over. I have to watch it for me to get into it, and I have to be there to really get into the game because that's what
I do. A lot of driving, so I listen.
I listen to books.
I do. Music. I do as well, but like on shorter drives, I don't necessarily.
Sports.
Yeah, it's just on 97.1 in the car, and I just listen to sports talk or a game, whatever's on.
No.
Preferably not the Pistons. Then I do change it. I can't listen to basketball on the radio. No. Barely watch it on TV.
Because I can't get into it. I'm like, I don't get it. So it's listening to another language. Like I said, I know my HP, attack, defense, special.
There's too much stoppage in basketball.
That is what would piss me off when we would play basketball.
I know there's stoppage in football and stuff like that, and there's a lot of stoppage in hockey. But the action when the hockey is going is fast paced. Basketball, you're up and down the court, you're dribbling, you're setting up picks, you're setting up plays. Where hockey, it's more instinct. It's on the fly. Yeah, you have some plays drawn up on what you'd like to do, but yeah, it doesn't always work out like that. It's not football where it's designed to do a certain thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, I didn't get it, man. I'm like, or timeout? I mean, I guess I should switch players out. I'm getting rocked right now. All right, B team, let's go.
I set up auto line change. It's one less thing I have to think about. And back in the day, sports games, the players didn't all that get tired. They were full juice all the time, unless they were hurt.
No, yeah, that's still kind of tracked, sort of. Like by the third quarter, I would say I'm like, I have to switch on my fucking guys. God damn it. But it's like, God damn it, that would be a thing. It's like, stop being so real. God damn. But fuck sports games, man. We've been talking games for a hot minute.
It was a good mix of game and
movies.
And then we rolled into sports ball too. I don't even remember how we got on sports ball.
Well, because of games.
Oh yeah, sports games, shit like that.
Because that's what I'm saying. Like I'm kind of into basketball, and I kind of get it only if I'm playing. Because I really like Monopoly.
In most sports, so
I'm pretty poorly versed.
And I
played football. I still don't get it. As far as I know,
of that later.
As far as I know, I'm like defense, offense, get the ball over, right?
Pretty much.
But then it's like you're a lineman, and you're fucking running back, and you're quarterback, and you fucking whatever back, and you fucking light. Skibbity bop bam beam bam boom. I'm like. Huh? I'm very bad.
You're a line up and tell me where to go guy.
Yeah. So I was defensive lineman.
Me too.
I was fourth quarter defensive lineman.
I played the whole game on the offense and defensive side of the ball. I played defensive end. On defense, clearly.
How many games are in a season?
I think when we played in high school, I think there was 8. 8.
There was maybe, if it was not 8, maybe 10 or 12?
10 or 12 seems a lot.
Then it was probably maybe 8 or 10.
It could be 10, but I believe there was 8 when we played. I could be wrong, though. We weren't very good.
I was not very good.
I played defensive end and I played tight end.
See, that's where you lose me. What the fuck is the tight end?
The tight end plays on the offensive side of the ball.
Okay.
And as the name suggests, tight end typically plays on the end of the line somewhere.
Right.
But can also line up, standing up as a wide receiver. We didn't have a very good passing game, so I was mostly in on the end for blocking, mostly because of my speed. I was a tall, skinny boy like Wemby when I was playing football. I did not grow into this dad bod until I was a dad.
No.
What do you think how that happens?
No, I was a stocky boy. I've always been kind of stocky on the smaller end. And I could move shit and I could move around. So they're like defensive.
Yeah, I had good like speed. Like I was quick for like my size. I wasn't like large, like a big kid. I was beanpole, but I had like quick hands, so I could get in and block, and
I could hold
around the edge to get to the quarterback and plug gaps on the defensive side. Hold
and push, but
at 43, I think at times I think I still can play. Yeah. I'd get hit once and be done.
Yeah,
I'd be tapping out. I need a sub.
Like, we could do contact, but let's not try to hurt ourselves, guys. Come on, we haven't been in high school in a minute.
Well, I even said flag football. I think I could still rip it as a quarterback. Don't ask me to run down the field, but give me a couple, hour or two to warm up my arm. I think I could still rip the ball.
See, I put myself in a bad situation in football, dude. I needed my insurance.
Oh shit.
For like a game, and so I had so much conditioning and like so much drilling that like my defensive positions and my fucking getting in the position and doing shit, it's still there, man. It's still there. We do a little sidewalk football. Might not get past me. Fucking try to get past me, dude. But like I said, I rode the bench. Fifth quarter? Hello?
That's funny. We had that in middle school, the fifth quarter. For the kids that didn't get to play a lot during the game, they would run just another quarter, not keep score, and everybody still got to play. I almost came up with an interception in one of those games. I was playing linebacker, and I was drifting back because I saw the pass. But I also didn't see the other, I don't know if he was playing safety, cornerback, where he was playing. But we both kind of like ended up dropping the pass, both of us.
Yeah, no.
It was way behind the receiver because the receiver was cutting across the field. And I was coming this way to get it, and he was coming this way.
Yeah, see, just like my friend says, like in football, I'm like, well, the ball, right? So there were a couple of times they'd put me out and like, we'd hold the line, and then the ball would drop. I'm like, ball!
I landed on a ball. Running back fumbled going into the end zone, and I landed on it. I think I scored a touchdown. I don't know if I ever got credit for it, but
we weren't.
Check the record books.
We were not near the end line. I think it was maybe like the first or second play after kicking off. So we were like at the other end. And yeah, dude. Fucking found out I'm a little too soft for being a football. You gotta be a little bit more explosive. And
I a lot on the kickoff team.
I didn't like hurting people because like I said, defensive, and sometimes they're like, do it, Bergen, and I'm like, push, and the guy kind of flies. I'm like, I'm sorry, dude.
Let me help you up.
Actually, there were 2-3 times I actually helped the other guy up. I'm sorry, dude. And then it was on the bench.
It's funny because you watch some of these NFL like highlights and stuff where the quarterbacks and stuff are mic'd up and they'll get sacked or knocked down or whatever, and you'll hear them be like, "Man, that was a good hit," and they'll be getting up and they're like, or walking past him, he's like, you got me on that one. That was a nice hit. Even at the pro level, it's like, they're getting smashed around.
Well, yeah, there's the fun side, dude. I think being extra soft came from in like the first 2 games, because like I've said, NFL player in my class, everybody else on the team was trying to like fucking show themselves off too. One of the homies dislocated his knee in like the second game. So we had to stop the game and watch him in pain with his dislocated knee. I'm like,
yeah, that's one bad thing about watching football is you see some gruesome injuries. I mean, most notably recently was the Aiden Hutchinson snapped his leg last year in Dallas. Then this season, a running back for the Giants snapped his ankle. It's a severe dislocation. That thing was backwards, dude. That's more than a dislocation. I've seen action come back better. Jaden Daniels was a quarterback. He was falling on his non-throwing hand, fell like this, and his elbow completely bent the other direction. Yeah, you see some pretty gruesome.
I like it.
Gruesome injury.
I like it.
Alex Smith broke his leg. Quarterback got sacked, broke his leg. Almost lost his leg because he got an infection and all sorts of stuff. Had to go through like 3 or 4 different surgeries. That injury ended his career. He was done. I think he came back and played maybe 1 game or something like that. He tried to make a comeback, but it didn't pan out. But yeah, He's on ESPN. He's got a pretty decent career as a broadcaster now. But.
Like I think I was a little too much in my head, being like, I work out a little bit. I could be in football. Unfortunately, get in the class with an NFL player, and everyone's trying to beef up next to him, and I'm like, I thought we were just gonna play games, guys.
This just for fun and games.
And I was like, maybe I do JV. I try to go for JV, so I'll go into wrestling. But then wrestling is a whole different beast, dude.
I never had any interest in wrestling. You want to know why? There's a lot of running involved. You got to be.
There's a lot of running involved.
There's running involved in football. Nowhere near what it's involved in wrestling, because you have to have that cardio and that conditioning. And then if you're trying to cut weight too, you got to run with the trash bags on. Dude, I would see kids during gym class like have a note from the coach, and like instead of participating in gym class, they would just be running the track with 2-3 layers of clothes on, just trying to sweat and cut weight.
Yeah, that was
not me.
You were not about to see me like that.
No way.
I'd be in the heavyweight. I'd be fucking however heavy. Because I think, oh my god, dude. Because yeah, I thought I was big shit.
Over 200 pounds until I was mid-20s.
No, I hit 200 pretty fucking young.
I think I was like 176 when I got out of school, when I left school. School, whatever you want to call it. When I signed my release papers.
Because I was getting all fucking yoked in middle school. And that's why when they came in, like, do you want to do freshman football? I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. And then they're like, you gotta run, motherfucker, with fucking pads.
Helmet.
And so I thought it was big shit because I did extra conditioning, sort of. Very sort of. Because then you see some of the other guys doing like their crazy suicides across the field. And I'm like,
one of our running backs, he was a defensive back, and then he returned kicks and punts. Was a notorious like chain smoker. Like, yeah, like this. Because then, like, the rough kids, like growing up, like everybody's like, oh, he's a tough kid, you know, he's smokes a pack a day, and you know, whatever. Like notorious chain smoker, and he's out there running freaking top speed for 15 seconds. That's it. Hey, that works for me. I can run at full blast for a short period of time.
Because no, yeah, dude.
Almost did track, but that was for shot put.
And that's why.
Then I found out I had to run for doing that, and I'm like, no, fuck that too.
Yeah, I kept hearing, oh, track, so you're going to be running all the time? No, I'm going to do wrestling. I ran around with pads.
Don't worry, I didn't have a lot of encouragement to participate in these extracurriculars at home. My parents weren't like super enthusiastic to be driving me all over here, there, and everywhere for practices and shit. So football, I did my one football deal, and then once I got old enough, I got a job. I'm like, I see where money's at.
Yeah,
money makes the world go.
Yeah, because my parents were really into that. They were like, oh shit, let's fucking. They really liked me and my sisters doing extracurriculars, and so me doing sports finally, because I tried to get it. Sports just doesn't like me. And so
Hank with Bobby.
Yeah. Sports don't like me, and I don't like sports kind of because of that. Again, if it's got a game, I'm into it. Cause I tried soccer like 2-3 times, like elementary into middle school. Could never
be like natural.
That's what I'm saying. Like I started in the motherland too, and even that had to move. So now I can't be doing soccer. Came out to the Califas. Coach Bales. I miss tryouts at middle school. So now let's try football. There's like 3 guys that outclass me up to college level, and I'm an NFL player. I'm not gonna hang. I'm gonna try wrestling, and that was actually really cool because in middle school we did a few wrestling segments or whatever. however the fuck.
Matches.
Yeah, it's
meets, wrestling meets.
Sort of, yeah. But like
track meets, wrestling meets, basketball games, baseball games, football games, hockey games.
Yeah, no, but more like a PE thing. In PE, we did a whole like wrestling thing.
Oh, so we did too. It must have been like a curriculum thing.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I think I did it in high school.
And so when I tried it out in middle school, I'm like, oh, it's not Batista bombing? I can get into this shit. Fuck yeah. And so in high school, I'm like, let me get into wrestling.
Yeah, dude, I would have been the guy to show up to wrestling practice with like my Hulk Hogan shirt on and going, oh.
No, dude, and that was hella cool because, again,
like, where's the ropes?
Dude, no, I love that there were no ropes. I'm like, oh, it's just a mat and we gotta fucking take him down? Fuck yeah, motherfucker. I'm gonna muscle you down. Because again, I was doing weightlifting and doing football. I'm like, I got some weight and muscle on me. Hold on, fuck you guys. Turns out guys who are actually 210 in high school can move someone at 190 a lot easier. I found that out. Because, dude, I was like 195 during football and then dropped down to like 190, 189 during the 3 weeks in wrestling. I was like, oh shit, I'm actually kind of tiny.
Did you ever get into any martial arts or boxing or anything like that?
I really wanted to get into some sort of
my Joe Rogan impression.
Really trying to get into karate or something because my cousin got into karate too. I was like, shit. And so that's why I kind of went into wrestling too.
My mom put my younger brother in karate. He did some martial arts classes.
And see,
I never did.
That was my like way to spin it to make it work with my mom, because my mom didn't like striking, to make it blunt. She didn't like us beating the shit out of each other. I'm like, we do not. We submit people onto the floor.
It's practice, Mom.
The worst thing is I fall on my back. She's like, that's terrible.
Till she goes to backhand you and you quick go.
That's why she didn't want it. That's why she didn't want it. And so I was like, it's grappling. It's all grapples and takedowns. There's no striking at all. But then because I'm out in the fall and I'm in a hot room going out into the fall air, she's like, you're getting sick and they're beating the shit out of you. You're getting hurt in the head. I'm like, do I want to fight this or do I want to go do 10 miles tomorrow?
So then you go out and just get the Karate Kid trilogy and train yourself.
If the Karate Kid had an Xbox. I'm like, okay, Mom. Yeah, they're beating me up. I don't want to do 12 miles. She's like, what? I'm like, no, yeah, they're beating me up. They're beating me up. So I just stopped going. And then I got a little tunky because, surprise.
The games.
No, that was always there. No, dude. Because fuck, dude. Do a little sports for like a year. You kind of get a little sports engine. And then you sit around for a little time.
Power it down, yep. That'll happen.
So that's why thankfully I was saved by weed and the insatiable munchies.
Louder again.
Cannabis marijuana saved me from becoming the football to glutton pipeline, which is very common. I saw it in high school with other homies and with myself. I gained like 30 pounds, man. Like college, when I went to college, I was like 230, 240.
Ooh.
And then dropped down.
Now.
Yeah. So when you say 240, 250, I'm like, oh, that's not too far away from my biggest. And dude, I was I guess so in denial. I was watching my homie who was like 300 pounds actually turning into a meatball.
Me too.
I'm like, nah, dude, you still got a figure. He's like, what? What?
My line when I was big like that was that I was still in shape, because last time I went to school, round was still a shape. So that was the line I would always use. Now I'm just curvy.
Oh,
All the wrong places.
that's why it's Stinky Winky.
Oh. Wow.
I thought somebody farted. Chwing.
Is it time? Is it finals?
We can do finals.
We can do finals.
With this little situation, we can do finals.
Technical difficulties here. Don't know where that came from for some reason.
That's what I remember.
Yeah. So, any finals from you?
We've been talking about games for so much. What the fuck was I just talking about?
We were talking about games. We were talking about wrestling and
Wrestling. We were talking about our fucking sports careers.
yeah, sports careers. The good old days.
Good old days when we were
Remember when?
back in high school.
Oh man! So Sopranos say that "remember when" is the lowest form of conversation.
It is.
Reminiscing about the old days when we should be looking forward to the future.
I haven't watched the show. And those are the realest words I've ever heard.
But yeah, I don't really have any finals. Coming up this weekend, though, we do have the Moose Giving Show Saturday at 8 o'clock out at the Southline Moose Lodge. So come on out and check out a fun-filled, stuffed lineup. I like that turkey pun there. Stuffed turkey lineup.
This guy over here.
Come get some laughs on before you have to sit around the dinner table with your family and listen to all of that nonsense. Until next time, guys, hey, do a thing, say a thing, make a thing. Just might change your life.
Guys.
Got a little technical difficulties. The home security system shitted out on us. Legit.
Yeah, that's
Sorry
fucking
about that.
wackadoodle. Wackadoodles on the whittles.
Who did that?